wall had fallen down at last. Ariston's breach had torn it wide. From the rear the fortress shattered. Soon the army surged inside. Deep we marched into the south. The tide of war had finally turned. Soon Sanjuk would stand before us. Soon his crimes would face the sword. But hatred burned within our ranks. Revenge had poisoned every heart. And suffering walked beside the soldiers. Through the verges we passed. A herder commander stormed the village, dragged every soul into the square. Women, children, elders trembling, driven toward the temple doors. They sealed them in the house of prayer and fed the sacred halls to flame. A screaming fire beneath the heavens, where mercy never came. And in 100 towns the same madness, people fled in fear. From the north the barbarians are coming, and they live up to their name. War crimes rise like shadows in the storm. The longer wars endure, the darker they become. Medicines will vanish in the dust of time, for when the war is over, no one knows the truth. Great lovers of refugees fled southward, seeking shelter by Madna's walls. But the gates were closed against them. The army had no bread to give. Young men and women were taken gladly, pressed into ranks and given steel. Though many held those blades in terror, more afraid of war than of the foe. Pelagor summoned all his generals. He had heard of the dreadful deeds, and the slaughter now he thundered, or you will forge a fiercer war. The herder answered coldly, they butchered ours like cattle before. We have the right to wipe them out, and we will not abandon revenge. Then Pelagor's voice rose like thunder. If I hear of this again, I swear by crown and swords together, I will have the guilty slain. The time for murder is over. Not all obeyed the king's command. Violence still stained the land, until at last they reached the canyon. Monogram had crossed before ponogram had come back.